What's going on, guys? We are out in the garage. If you guys saw the short that we just put out recently, you know that we made a rather large purchase on a bunch of video games, vintage pop culture items, and so on and so forth. And we haven't gone through it yet. We just bought it today, and we pulled it all out of the car, put it here in the garage, and now we're going to go through it with you guys. We actually kind of looked through it a little bit where we purchased it, but not in detail, so I, for one, am excited to go through it and see exactly what we have. Just to give you a little backstory, what happened was late last night. What happened was, I was looking around on Facebook Marketplace. Some of you guys may know that I did get booted from Marketplace, but I already had a second account, and I'm able to look at Marketplace from my second account. So I saw an ad for, which box is it, Z? This box right here. Grab that. I saw an ad for these games here. There is a Mario Paint in here with the little mouse. I don't know if you guys can see that because I'm not looking at the screen. But so this box, the gentleman that we bought it from had it listed for $100, but it was marked through. He had reduced the price to $70. I messaged him and said, hey, would you be willing to accept $60 and I can come pick it up anytime tomorrow? And he said yes and yes. And then he quit sneaking peeks, Zena. Sorry. And so then he says, he said yes and yes, and we picked out a time. And then he said, hey, would you be interested in any other items that are similar? And I said, absolutely. Anything video game related, toys, pop culture from the 80s and 90s, anything like that, anything nerdy. And he kind of laughed and said, are you a reseller? And I said, yes, I am. And he said, yeah, I resell on the side. He said, I'll send you some pictures here shortly, and you can let me know if you're interested in any of that. So he sent me some more pictures, and I'll put a few of those up on the screen for you guys here because I did grab some snapshots. Unfortunately, I didn't catch a snapshot of the, or a screenshot of the original listing, so I had told him there was a couple other items that I was interested in those pictures. So we went to go meet him today, and he had his garage open, and he had some of those, what are they, 8-foot tables, or 1 8-foot table?
Yeah, you should think it was 8 foot.
6 or 8-foot table. You know, those big plastic pop-up tables. He had one of those with boxes all over it. There were totes on the ground. There were milk crates on the ground, just filled with stuff. So I just said, what would you say if we wanted to buy everything? How much would you want? And he goes, oh man, he said, I didn't think about that. And he started to, kind of ponder it a little bit, and he walked away, and he came back, and we were just going through everything, kind of peeking to see what was really there. And eventually I asked him again, so what do you think if we were to buy everything? And he said, and he stood there for a minute, and he goes, what about 300? And I looked at Zena, and I wanted to say yes immediately, but I looked at her and kind of got the eyes from her, the ojos. She always says the ojos.
I always say the ugly ojos.
The ugly ojos, but they were not ugly this time. They were full of green dollar bill signs. And so I said, yeah, we'll do $300. So,
but I got him to throw in all the VHS.
He did. He started throwing in totes of stuff. We'll show you what all he threw in, but let's take a look at it. And then we'll give you an overview of what all we got. And then we're going to unpack it onto the empty toolbox back here. I don't think it's all going to fit, but we'll do our best. We're going to get at least all the video games up there out of the boxes. That way we can get a better look at what all we got and how many we got for 300. So let's start looking here. So we got these totes here, that tote, this tote, these 2 stands here, that tote, and I think I already pointed at that one. And he threw in Shaq for free. This is a life-size cutout of Shaq. In pristine condition, that thing can go for up to like $500, which is insane. But ours is in a little bit rough condition. But let's see. Let's start with the original box. So this is what we very first started with. There are some games in here that aren't like big money, like Desert Strike, Jungle Strike, what is this one? F1 Rock 2. There's GP1, it's a motorcycle racing game. Wordtris, a Game Genie, which is cool. I actually have a Game Genie already for myself. We got Mario Paint with the mouse. The mouse needs a little cleanup. It is a little yellowed, but the instruction booklet is for it. Or no, the instruction booklet's back here. And then we have this, I believe. Let me see if I can do this without bending it, which I just bent it a little. I think it was already bent though. Oh, here's the mouse booklet. We'll put that back there. So we have Super Mario World, the manual, and the game. This is a good, like, I think it was like $18 game. Got Mario Paint to go with Mario Paint. What is this? Skins game. That's what it's called. I could not figure out what that middle game there is last night. Uniracers. And this one, I can't remember. I think this is like a $20 game, I believe. It is called Lost Dimension. Gym Power, the Lost Dimension. Interesting. What's this one I got in my hand? Oh, Super RBI. So, yeah, so this was the original deal for $60. And then, where is...
I forgot one.
Oh, that one needs to go back in there. Where is the Sega? Is it in that one?
Yeah, the Sega's over there.
So then he also showed me this Sega Genesis, which I didn't realize it had the book. That's super cool. You don't see the book every day. So this Sega Genesis, he said the guy he got it from said he didn't know if it worked. There is no power pad or power adapter. So all there is the unit and an aftermarket controller and an original controller and the booklet. So there's that. This he sold me, we agreed on $10. So then everything else we saw... Oh, he did show me these games here as well. And I told him I was interested in these, but I wasn't 100% sure. These were along with it. He said $75 for this. And I did not commit to that because I just wasn't sure. There's a lot of sports Sega games in there. So then we get there and he's got his garage door open, like I said, and it was just stuff everywhere. And we were just kind of bewildered. But so let's just pick a tote. And how about this one over here?
Are you gonna go through every single tote, or are you?
No, I'm not gonna go through every tote. We're just gonna do an overview, and then we'll get it up on the toolbox, and we'll show a little better. So
what's an overview mean to you?
Just like here's a here. We gotta watch the shadow a little bit here. So we got some PlayStation, Xbox, PS3, PS4, some PS1 games. There's a sealed game. I did look this up. It's worth about $15. I looked it up a minute ago. PlayStation, this big box PlayStation. This was in there. I'm interested in this game. It looks really cool. Move that one to the side, or here we can stick it up on the toolbox if you're ready for that. We've got a Topps, old school Topps collecting album, and it's filled with old baseball cards from like the 90s, I believe, or 80s. That's pretty cool. This may stay in my personal collection. I'm not sure. E.T. on vinyl. Very cool. I love E.T. I was born the year that E.T. came out. So I kind of have a natural draw to it. We've got some Fleer X-Men cards. Those are super cool. It looks like there's a Marvel card in there too. X-Men book. We've got some DS games here. A few DS games. A couple of loose games in there. This Sega Sonic Drift 2. I've never heard of it before. Pretty cool for the Game Gear. Got some, what are these, all Beckett books pretty much?
No, I think there's
also, oh, look at that old King Griffey Jr.
There's also a Wolverine comic
book. Oh, here,
book.
take that one. Yeah, we've got a hardback Wolverine. Oh, that's sealed. I didn't notice it was in the plastic still. That's really cool. So that's cool. There's lots of video games down here. This is a CD-ROM of Beavis and Butthead. PlayStation. What is that? Battle Arena Toshinden? No idea. Another PC game. PlayStation 2. We play. Here's some more Super Nintendo games. 64. An actual Switch game. That's cool. I might actually play that. What else is down here? More PS2, PS3. I see more Super Nintendo, Xbox, PS4.
Pretty much.
Yeah, 3 more sports games. Yeah, lots of the same over and over. There's PS2. There's a couple of Wii Sports in here somewhere. Try not to stack too high because I don't want to
Try not to
mess anything up. So this at the end of the deal, after we had said 300, Xena said, "Hey, what about the VHS? We're interested in that too." And this was sitting on it, and he said, "Do you want this? You can just have it." This is really cute. Hello Kitty, and look, it's got all of the Sanrio characters in these French fries. Needs a little bit of cleanup, but we'll put that in our booth. So we have not really looked through this VHS too much. There is some sealed Disney VHS in here. This caught my eye immediately, Street Sharks.
Well, it caught my eye, and that's what made me ask for it. Because I know you love Street Sharks.
Well, Street Sharks figures, if you find them for a decent deal, some of them, like this guy back here in the background, if you find his action figure, it can go for about 50 bucks. Oh, the top of it is ripped off. I think someone will still buy it anyway. Or I told Xena I might display it with my one figure that I have.
Oh, Dune.
Oh, there you go. Dune on VHS.
The original.
Yep. There's a sealed Disney.
So the sealed are down here at the bottom. There's a bunch of sealed Disney.
Oh, yeah, look at that. There's a whole...
Rescuers.
They're all sealed Rescuers. That's what this one here is, too. We'll stick it down there. A whole box of sealed Rescuers. That's hilarious. What is there? 2, 4, 6, 8 of them?
So, yeah. Okay.
Commonwealth Picker, eat your heart out. Which box do you want to do next? That one back there? Okay. Slide that all
the Genesis games.
Here's the Sega Genesis games. There's
Are you going to go through? No, you're not
quite a few there. No, we're not going to go through it all right now. But
okay, good.
Now let's slide this over.
We got a DS Lite.
Oh yeah, this DS Lite. I'm going to swap this. If this works well, I'm going to swap it with the one that I have now because I like the Cobalt Blue better.
Wii Sports.
Here. Yeah, there's the 2 Wii Sports I was talking about. Those are about 18 bucks a piece right now.
So this thing of cassettes.
Yep, full of cassettes. I like the case. It's really cool looking. Very video game looking.
Here's a couple of Sony remotes.
Yep, one's a Sony remote, one's for
PlayStation
a
3.
PlayStation remote or PlayStation 3.
Oh, look, and there's a cover of Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, there's a Dallas Cowboys faceplate for your 360. There's 3 Connects. This really dirty Toy Story. There's a Connect in the box. 2 4th generation iPods. Some toys from Casper, Infinity stuff, lots of peripherals in here, recharging station, all kinds of stuff in here, just controllers, all sorts of stuff. What is that, a remote control for a PS2? That's super cool. I don't even know what, no, a Game Shark, some kind of other pop-on faceplates for your Wii remote. Who knows? All kinds of cool stuff in there.
And the drum.
This electric drum set, I wasn't going to take. I told him I wasn't really too interested in it. And he said, okay, the deal is you have to take it. So we'll look it up and see. It is a Yamaha. Hopefully it works. And hopefully we can sell it. So next bucket.
We got a Mickey Mouse.
Is the thing in there?
Thermos? No,
I don't think so, huh?
No.
That'll sell well in the booth, though.
Oops.
But we've got a bunch of
more Genesis games.
Bunch of loose Genesis games, yeah. And this is like a battery pack for a Game Gear. That's Sega. Just the bigger version. Got an inbox Nintendo Super NES game. A couple of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Those will probably go to the booth. What is that?
It's a plate, a wall mount.
Oh my gosh, is that a John Candy Spaceballs wall plate, switch plate? That is super cool. Oh my gosh, that is really cool. I think that was probably purchased and somebody made it. But it's still really cool.
It's metal, I don't know.
It is metal, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I see like...
Oh yeah, you can see on the back there where they DIY'd it, but still super neat. I think that'll sell in the booth for sure.
Okay, stick it over there.
Okay.
Here's more.
Another box. You're casting a little bit of shadow. There we go. You're good right there. You're good. You didn't have to go that far. Another whole box of Super Nintendo. I think pretty much everything in here is sports. I'm pretty sure it's all sports. Which sports is not amazing, but I think what we're going to do, there are a lot of titles in here. He's tried to sell them at some sort of a community event in the town that he lives in, and a lot of these are priced at $1. He was trying to move them and was not successful at this event, but what we'll probably do is make some lots. Oh, power flickered again. We've been having power flickers, guys. If we lose power, I don't know. Maybe we'll do this with flashlights. So we got all those, but we'll probably make bundles with those. These are super cool. There's a PS2 game, and then there's 2 PS1 games. Hey guys, I just wanted to jump in here and let you know that upon some research, it seems that these PlayStation games that are in these yellow blister packs are actually pretty rare. I did some research on Terapeak because I could not find Smuggler's Run on eBay currently listed or in the recent solds. And so on Terapeak, I did find one sold in the last 2 years for $50. It's actually only a $15 game according to price charting, brand new, outside of this blister pack. So pretty big difference. I went ahead and listed mine for $55 because it's the only one listed right now. And it does already have a watcher from just overnight. So I'll do the same with the other 2 games and list them probably $20 or so more than what their price charting value is without the blister packaging. In these hard clamshell kind of things, sealed brand new games in there. I think it's really cool. Is this Barbie? It is. I wonder if that might sell because of the movie and because it's Christmas time coming up. We've got a couple of loose games there, PSP, some bunch of Xbox 360. Wii games. What the heck is this? A random cleaning towel. We'll actually use that. I don't think he meant to leave that in there. That's sealed. The Strike. So, a bunch of Wii games. A couple of... Is it Xbox One? Almost thought that was sealed. What's over here? Some PS3. PS2. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is really filler titles, but the amount of stuff we got for I don't think we even told them how much we paid, did we? Oh yeah, $300. These are VTech. I think that we'll do just fine though. Like I can lock these up on eBay.
Okay.
Whole bunch of games.
So that's that. You know about that already?
Know about that.
This is the Power Rangers.
This is something he showed me in pictures last night before we were 100% sure on everything. I think it might be a full set. Power Rangers cards. So, really cool. In the binder. I think that's awesome.
Some of them are not in the greatest condition.
Well, we'll probably swap out these pages. We have tons of these pages somewhere. I think that's why they look rough, is because of the pages.
What is that? No, I'll look at it later. Anyway, here's more.
Another box of Super Nintendo games. Looks like a bunch more sports titles. Oh, there's another Desert Strike. Looks like everything else. Does this say Home Alone Golf? What is this? Oh, Hole-in-One Golf. I was like, Home Alone Golf. That sounds cool. Yep, another sports title for the N64. Let me put this over here. And then we've got this box of madness. Absolute madness. What is this? Nintendo DS Reader Writer? No idea. You guys probably know what that is. I have no idea.
3DS case new in the box.
Oh, does this read? Is this for amiibos? Oh, yeah. So you can use your amiibo with your 3DS. That's really cool, actually. Yep, we got a brand new 3DS case.
Transfer pack, the 64.
Yep. Well, transfer pack. Is it a Rumble or a transfer? Yeah, transfer pack for
Cleaning
N64.
kit.
That's cool. NES cleaning kit in a box. This one is pretty cool.
More Xbox games.
Xbox there. We got, oh, this is a Game Boy cleaner. That's neat too. I didn't know that existed.
Some really nice remotes for the Wii.
Yeah, a couple Wii remotes. We can actually use those. This is a light. It's got Zelda on one side and Super Mario Odyssey on the other. You put them down into this base here, the black base, and it lights it up. That's really cool.
This empty case?
Empty case. This will sell by itself though, but we might actually have this loose.
Whatever those are.
These are memory cards for the GameCube. Those are good to resell. This is an NES satellite. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. We've got the receiver and the unit. So what this is, you plug the receiver into your NES, And then you can plug up to 4 controllers into it and have this piece that I'm holding in my hand away from the NES. And it's kind of wireless, kind of not, but it gives you more reach. So that's actually pretty cool. I did look this up already, and it sells for, what did I say? It was about $26 to $28. So that's cool.
Nintendo
there
game
are
carrying case.
3 of these Nintendo carrying cases with the gold badge on that say Nintendo. There's the other 2.
A poster.
This is an Atari poster.
A light.
Oh, a light for your Game Boy, OG Game Boy. Ooh, cards. Is that cards?
This is Amiibo cards.
Oh, these are the Amiibo cards. That's right. You told me about those.
Yeah, and then there's like Nintendo Power, a Game Informer.
Yeah, a couple of Nintendo Powers. I think 2 or 3 of them. There's a door to something down there.
Okay.
And what do we got? We still got a... No, we did that tote.
Yeah, we just have this one here.
Just the blue tote. And a couple more things.
So we have this Smurfs.
This is really cool. Smurfs 1982 little record player. We looked this up, and on average, in decent condition, they can sell for about $50. They have not the greatest sell-through rate. It's probably around 30 or 40%, so not great. But with this cute little Smurfs guitar, somebody has replaced 3 of the strings with actual guitar strings, and it doesn't seem to like it. But
It's super light, but it's cute.
yeah, it's really cute. That'll be fun for our booth.
All right.
And this has a mix of toys and such in it, which we love toys.
We got a Pampers.
Pampers? Is it a promo item?
It says Pampers on it.
Made especially for you with love from Pampers. Muppet Babies, China, 1984. Cool. So, not everything made in China was made in the 90s. This is my favorite little poster that we got. Look at this Beavis and Butthead poster. How cool is that? I want to frame it and put it in my game room. And this one was a game one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's
Oh, for heavy metal.
Heavy metal.
That's a pretty cool one too. We might frame that and put it in the booth.
cool. We got some Mr. Potato Head stuff.
A few bags of Mr. Potato Heads. I didn't really look through this bin very well.
There's like 3 bags of Mr. Potato Head stuff.
Oh man, I see wrestlers down there. Oh, I'm excited.
There's this dude.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
Cyclops.
It's got a little hole in it right there, but I still think that is a killer shelf sitter piece. That'll be really cool.
Ornament.
What is this? Keepsake ornaments. That's cool. If that's complete, that's put it on eBay now.
Yeah. X-Men VHSs.
1 and 2. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I see a couple of Goosebumps down there.
Yeah, I saw these. I knew you were gonna get excited.
I only saw the one. Oh, Batman Beyond. It is only
Beyond.
1 Goosebumps. I already have that one though.
Rainbow Boy.
Right. Tilt it towards you just a little. There we go. Awesome. That's really cool. I see a little Goofy for Christmas. We can put him in the booth.
This is some type of...
What does it say on the remote what it is?
It drives right here, I guess, or walks or something.
It's heavy. Like, I think it's got batteries in it. He may have tried to test it. Don't know.
It's pretty cool looking.
It is cool looking. We'll have to figure out what that is. That remote is heavy though.
Okay. We got a Goofy. We got, this is a Funko.
Oh, Funko Pony.
Yeah.
That'll sell in the booth, no
Funko,
problem. We sell a
yeah.
lot of Funko Ponies. Well, we've sold several in the booth.
Some little mini.
He said there's some actual micro machines in here. I'm not sure if the trains are because they're plastic, but still really cool.
There's this. Oh wow, this thing's kind of heavy.
Mighty Mo.
It's pretty cool.
That is cool. A Maui hook. I've never found that Maui hook before.
Oh yeah.
If you guys watch Tendo, he used to sell these for like $15 or so in his booth.
All right, we got this big.
Oh yeah.
He's heavy.
He is. He's an old school look. He's an 80s LJN rubber wrestling figure. That might be a good, hopefully $15-20 at least.
What the heck is this guy?
Oh, that guy is cool. What's he say there? He's got sensors on his feet. Can you read it?
No.
1994 Playmates Toys. I don't know.
That's wicked
We're gonna have
looking.
to Google Lens that dude.
Alright, what else we got here? Got a couple dolls and a
Oh! Is that Monchichi? Isn't that what they're called? No, maybe not. I mean,
he puts his thumb in his mouth.
Yeah, his little thumb sticks in his
There's
mouth.
some-
There's a little Indian doll in there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ultimate
What's this?
Inventor book. Walt Disney.
Oh, that's pretty neat. That'll be good for the booth.
Oh, it's got a little water damage.
Oh, the water damage is bad. We may have to take that to the flea market, I think. It's pretty rough. Dang, that sucks. That would have been a really cool coffee table book.
Yep.
One more little bag, and there's a little plastic gun in there. Oh, that's Mega Man. A little Mega Man figure.
Capcom, yep.
That's super cool. All right, so the only other thing we haven't shown you is these here, the game stands. Oh, let me reach over Xena. He gave us 2. He threw these in. He said, would you be interested in these? And they hold like your standard like DVD case kind of games. And it looks like you can hook them together maybe? I don't know. But I will probably use at least one of these in my game room because that's going to hold a lot of games. Because I believe you hang games off of both sides. Oh no, it is one side. Okay. But I'll be able to use these in my game room. It'll give me some good game storage. If I don't need both, one will go into our booth to display games for sale because we've got plenty that will be going into the booth. But now we're going to put these toys back in the bin since we went through those with you guys already, and then we're going to start pulling games out, get them stacked on the toolbox over here, and that way we can get a better idea of how much we actually got. So let's I don't know, Z, are we gonna put them on pause or?
Yeah, put them on pause right now.
All right, so guys, so we're gonna put you guys on pause for just a split second, and we'll be right back. You'll see us in just a moment with everything all set up. Okay, guys, we're back. We've got everything stacked up back here game-wise, and Xena put the VHS over here, and we've got Shaq put together back here. So let's go over this. Shaq looks pretty good. He's getting a little glare. There we go. You guys saw him in the thumbnail, all stood up. Oh yeah, let's put Xena next to him. Look at that. Oh my gosh. He's got it over 2 feet on you. Easy. I'm about shoulder height on him. Okay, so we've got all of our VHS here. Xena, tell us about the VHS because you put those over here.
Basically, we have 13 sealed, the Rescuers, 13 of those.
13 of this exact movie, all sealed. How weird is that?
And then total 49, about 49 VHS total.
Okay, cool. So 49 VHS, and then game-wise, we have these 3 stacks right here are all, these are all sports titles, and there was, how many of them?
51. 51
sports titles, so I have a feeling these are going to be put in lots. We may even blow them out at the booth for $2 a piece if we can. We've got the rest of the SNES games.
16.
It's 16 of them, including Mario Paint and Super Mario World with the manual and the Bass Tournament in box. Then we have 1 Nintendo Switch game. I didn't even check to see if it was in there.
It is in there, I checked.
All right, cool. Skyrim. We've got how many DS games?
8.
8 DS games, 3 Nintendo DS games. I forgot to count this Game Boy Advance game. We've got 1 of those.
You missed the 2 N64s.
I did. We've got 2 N64. Those are both sports games. We have 17 Wii games, including the 2 Wii Sports. We know those are both like $18 a piece, bare minimum. I checked the surfaces on those. They look like they've never been touched. Loose Wii, Play, and a couple of small sealed games here. These probably came with a system, I'm guessing. And then we've got our loose Sega games. Everything in the back here is sports. These here are non-sports titles. And then we have everything in the box. Everything from the bottom up to here is sports. The rest of it is non-sports.
There's 40 Sega games.
Okay, 40 Sega games. We got 1 Game Gear game along with the Game Gear power supply, so that's cool. Oh, we have our DS. It does work. Can you open that for me real quick? The screen, the lower screen, is pretty messed up, but it appears that that is a screen protector because I see bubbles around the edges. So I'm going to very gently pick at that and see if I can pop that off. So hopefully that's in really good condition underneath. We've got a Game Shark for PlayStation, a PlayStation memory card. We showed you guys these already. PS2 Smuggler's Run in this really cool case. We've got Barbie Gotta Have Games, PS1, sealed in there. Cool Borders 4, sealed in there. Those are really neat. And then we have PS2 from here down. Oh, including the Game Shark for PS2. So all of these PS2 games, how many did we have?
37
PS2. 37. PS1, we've got these few here, and this one loose one, and then the tall box, it is smashed. So that is definitely going to hurt the value. I'll see if I can pop it out some. PS1, we had 7 total. PS3, we've got, we've got one PSP. I forgot to add this into our total. PS3, how many do we have?
We have 16.
16 PS3. We've got 3, 4, 5 PS4. 2 Xbox One. Xbox, we had like OG Xbox, 12 of them. 27 Xbox 360 games, including a sealed copy of Project Gotham Racing 4. Like I said earlier, this sells for about $15 complete. Or sealed, I mean. And then one loose game. And I think that's, oh, this guy here. This thing is neat. This is a, it's a cartridge game made by Tiger Electronics. The guy said he didn't know anything about it. He had never seen it before. I also have not ever seen it before. I do collect Batman, so I'm very tempted to keep it, but dependent on value, it's going to get sold. So that's really neat. And then, of course, we have the totes that have all the toys. We've got Shaq over here.
We got the Sega system.
We've got some posters. Yeah, we've got the Sega system.
Cards.
We paid $300. We know on the table here alone, we counted up $243, but we forgot to add in the PSP game and one of the other games. So we're at, oh, the Switch game. So we're at like
And that one.
245 or so video games only. Then we have then we have everything in the totes.
And the game, these items. So we have at least 300 items on this table right
Yeah,
here.
the table alone. So that's $1 an item right here. And then we have all the totes and everything. So we did really well. We paid less than $1. I would guess 75 cents maybe an item. But so killer deal. We got super lucky. There are a lot of sports titles. They're going to be a little bit harder to move, but I have faith that we can do it. Even if we move them for $1 a piece, we'll make a good profit on a lot of the other items. So we are really, really happy with that. So something you guys may have noticed is back here in the back. We got Grams and Pops. This is Corey and Teresa. If you don't watch their channel, highly recommend. They are hysterical. So the reason we have them up here, you'll see down here on the screen, planes2profit.com. In February, what is it? February 23rd, I believe, and 24th, they are co-hosting for the first time ever the Planes to Profit Reseller get-together. They are co-hosting it with Alicia Inked Picker. We met them all in Las Vegas at the Trash Cash Bash this last April. And we've become good friends. We talk online all the time. And there are a few other couples. Who else was with us? Happy and Grumpy Picker. Mm-hmm. And so they're throwing this Planes to Profit get together. It's a meetup. There's going to be some hanging out, going to thrift stores together on a party bus. There will be a dinner the second night. There will be, on the second day, there will also be they're calling it the Meeting of the Minds. And they say you don't want to miss it. They are not announcing exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be like networking, I know that, but they're not giving any more details. But if you are interested in going to this, and we will be there, we've already got arrangements made for that. So if you would like to meet us as well as a lot of other really cool, fun resellers, these guys are a hoot. They're very fun to hang out with. Highly recommend. If you don't follow them, go do that. Follow Alicia Inked Picker, Happy Grumpy Picker, all of those guys. Yeah, we will be there.
Grams and Pops.
Yeah, Grams and Pops. All of those guys. I'm excited about it if you can't tell. So it is in February, so it's going to be cold, but it will be fun. I have a pretty good feeling. So yeah, go check that out. It's what is it, $100 a ticket? And that pays for your dinner.
Put the links down below and they can go check it out.
I'll put a link down below for you guys so you can go check it out, like Zena said. So definitely go check it out. Go watch. They have this video where they did their official announcement. They just put it out, I believe, today. So go check out that video. Anything else?
No.
I'm talking really fast because I'm excited. I'm excited to start going through this stuff and getting values and such. So, but anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. This is by far the biggest video game haul we have ever had. I have ever had. And I'm elated. I can't get over it. Like,
She's using the $5 words now. Watch out.
Elated. I'm so amped up, guys. I am amped up. I feel like a little kid on candy, but... Alright, guys. Enough of that. We appreciate you hanging out with us this long because this has been a little bit longer of a video. But if you would like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, go subscribe to Grams and Pops and Inch Picker, and check out the Planes to Profit meetup in February. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Have a good one.
Bye.